So mom needs help with finances. She needs help with money. What can you do? I have an example to share with you how there may be some solutions you never even thought of. And if you have thought about them, you may have thought they were bad, but I'd love to share with you how they may actually work. So we met Miss Linda about a year ago, and she was the sweetest old lady, sweet and salty, spunky, but also too challenged. She had some depression actually. She was alone, she was single, and unfortunately, like a lot of us, her therapy she'd found wasn't a shrink, wasn't a psychologist, wasn't a good friend to talk to. Her therapy was retail therapy, unfortunately. And she had a good credit score at that point, so she was able to rack up a lot of credit cards. So mom needs help with finances. She needs help with money. What can you do? I have an example to share with you how there may be some solutions you never even thought of. And if you have thought about them, you may have thought they were bad, but I'd love to share with you how they may actually work. So we met Miss Linda about a year ago, and she was the sweetest old lady, sweet and salty, spunky, but also too challenged. She had some depression actually. She was alone, she was single, and unfortunately, like a lot of us, her therapy she'd found wasn't a shrink, wasn't a psychologist, wasn't a good friend to talk to. Her therapy was retail therapy, unfortunately. And she had a good credit score at that point, so she was able to rack up a lot of credit cards. So she was able to get Amazon, PayPal, Apple, Chase, Visa. She's able to get all of them, and she was able to use them. And when she got bored, lonely, concerned, like we all get, instead of talking to a friend, she talked to Visa. She talked to Amazon, and she'd buy things that she didn't need. So unfortunately, she racked up a lot of bills, but that wasn't the only thing that she racked up. Her other issue was that she couldn't figure out how to get rid of the bad memories, the bad concerns and issues. She also couldn't get rid of the stuff. So she was a hoarder. So she had stuff all over her house and piles everywhere. So she had piles of debt and she had piles of junk all over her house. Definitely, she would go through these periods of sharing, hey, I need to get fixed, I need to get right, I need to get this all taken care of. And then she'd go through time periods of, hey, I don't care, I'm gonna get some more stuff. She was about 75 years old, very sharp though. She would say, hey, Matt, I'm a little bit bipolar, and please call me out when that comes out. And she would say, hey, how am I doing? Am I being bipolar? And I'm like, yes, you are. We got to keep you back on track. And she would allow us to get her back on track. So a friend of mine actually was able to clean out her house, get all the junk out, get all the stuff she'd ordered that she didn't need, clean out her place as far as physically, but then how are we going to clean out her place financially? The credit cards, the bills, the debt. So fortunately, like a lot of seniors, she bought her home years ago. It had shot up in value. The one good thing with inflation is that if you own an asset, aka a home, that inflation has pushed the value of the asset up. So what she was able to do was to pay for a solution to help get the home cleaned out. She did a home equity line of credit. So the only loan she had on the house was about $70,000 for a HELOC. The concern and challenge with that is as rates have gone up, the payment's gone up. So now she has credit card bills. She had to pay to get her home cleaned out because she knew that was a problem. But that $70,000 had shot up. Her monthly payment had really increased because of what's going on in the world. But the home was worth over $300,000. So she had HELOC, credit cards, car payments, and her monthly income was getting squeezed. And she needed help with finances. So the friend of mine that was able to get it all cleaned out connected me with her and said, hey, there may be some other options besides just some things you have at the bank, like the HELOC. You may ought to talk to Matt and his team. They may be able to come up with other solutions that don't squeeze your budget every month with that huge monthly payment. So we sat down with Miss Linda. We're able to show her we could pay off the mortgage. And then instead of paying $700 a month, we were able to get the payment to payment optional, so zero. And then she was paying another $700 or $800 a month on these credit cards. So she was going from $1,500 a month required monthly payment down to zero. So if you think about mom needing help with finances in your world, what would it be like if her credit cards, her bills, maybe even her mortgage, what if that payment was down to zero, where she could catch up, take care of things, and be on the right track? So we were able to work through the process on the FHA HECM home equity conversion reverse mortgage. We got Miss Linda completely paid off her mortgage. We gave her enough money to pay off the credit cards, and now she has an extra $1,500 a month in her monthly budget and her monthly cash flow. So that's why I wanted to put this video out. If your mom had an extra $1,500 a month in her budget and cash flow, would that help the financial concerns and questions that you may have for your parents handling this crazy inflationary world out there? So if it would, please feel free to reach out to me. We'd love to help answer questions, concerns, make sure you understand everything about what we do and how it could help your parents. Just so you know, my big concerns when I first heard about this, as well as Linda's concerns, were, is this that loan where we're going to lose our house, we're going to lose all of our equity, and the bank owns our home? So the answer to those questions are no, it's not that loan. These are FHA mortgages, FHA backed by the government with supreme ultimate levels of consumer protection. This is just a regular mortgage. It just doesn't require payment, just a regular FHA mortgage on the house. So that's one. You guys, your mom would own the house. She could sell the house whenever she wanted. All she has to do when she sells it, just like if she has a mortgage today, sell the home, pay off the mortgage, and the family or the owner, which would be your mom, would get what's left over. Just a regular old scenario. Number two is all the equity's gone. A lot of people say, well, if you notice what I said is the home was worth 300, we were only able to do a loan for around 100. That's another level of consumer protection, is we can only lend low percentages. Some people want more, we just can't do it based on the rules. So at 75, unfortunately, most people aren't going to live till 100, 125 years old. So the balance will go up a little bit, but not a whole lot, where there's still going to be equity in most scenarios when the home sells. And as a child, you can still inherit the home, sell the home, pay off the balance, and still collect the equity. So a lot of those concerns have all been fixed. The biggest concern that I have, that you probably have for watching this video, is how is the quality of mom's retirement going to be, whether she's got 1 day, 1 year, hopefully 10 or 20 years. What's the quality of her life going to be? And that's what we focus on. Our goal is to help seniors thrive in retirement. So the question would be, is if mom didn't have either the mortgage or the bills, or have to work, or have the concerns every single day about finances because she has tons of net worth in the form of equity, she could use a little of it through the programs that we have. Would her life be better? Would she have a better retirement? Would she be able to spend more time with the grandkids and not be stressed out? So if you think this may help get the financial monkey off of your mom's back, please feel free to reach out to us. That's what we do, answer those questions. Our goal is to help seniors not just survive, but thrive in retirement. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and share this video. We have to get this message out because there's so many seniors that need what we do. They just don't understand it. And that's our job, is to educate the kids, educate the parents, educate your mom on there may be a better way to do retirement. So thanks again for watching. Have a great day. We'll talk with you soon.